morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in this world. I'm DJ Unification, also known as Double Dragon 912, and today, ladies and gentlemen, I am doing my top 10 favorite PS3 games of all time. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I was looking at my top 10 list. Thank you guys and girls for watching my top 10. I forgot. I was like, man, I ain't even done PS3 yet. But I'm not going to hold you up. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 10 has to be Rock Band 1 and 2. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Rock Band 1 and 2, you know, I really can't do no gameplay footage because Rock Band 1 and 2 is pretty much music. I have to give this on my top 10 because this pretty much, I didn't know much about rock music at the time. You know, I'm a DJ, but I didn't know much about rock music. I was always a jazz and R&B fan like that. But Rock Band really upped my knowledge when it came to rock and roll. Had 30 Seconds to Mars. Who is it? What's the name of that group? Baby, you're my wonder. Wow. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Then they had some Earth, Wind, and I think they had some Earth, Wind, and Fire in here, cooling the game. All type of rock music. And then make it so good, I had to throw this up in there. I even bought Green Day, I'm tripping. Green Day Rock Band to add it into this, man. Because they had their own little separate game. And they one of my favorite rock groups of all time, man. And I had the whole set, y'all. I used to go over to my friend's house, and we used to stay up all night long playing Rock Band. I was on drums. Shit, I think I even got that on my, I might have it somewhere. I gotta see if I can find it. I played drums. My two friends played guitar, and then one of my friends was singing. And we all used to rock out, man. That was the funnest times. And the funnest time to me was when one of the guys that came over the crib and we was playing Rock Band, and he was the actual drummer, and I let him get on the drums, and I asked him, I said, hey dude, how is the drums compared, you know, to Rock Band drums compared to the real drums? He said it's a little off, but it's pretty much somewhat spot on. When he told me that, I was like, wow. Because, you know, I ended up being kind of decent at the game. But yeah, I ain't going to hold you up. Y'all know about Rock Band. My people out there. Just all type of just fun party game. I got countless of memories off of Rock Band 1 and 2. Because my whole PS3 hard drive was pretty much Rock Band songs. Never did get into Rock Band 3. But yeah, that was the time to be playing Rock Band. I got to give that credit. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me be quiet. Coming in at number 10 has to be Rock Band 1 and Rock Band 2. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 9 has to be Call of Duty Black Ops. Wow. Now, why I say Call of Duty Black Ops, ladies and gentlemen, because this came out on PS3. I remember when it first came out. You know, y'all know I don't even play the campaign mode. I just play the zombies. So this was when what we got 5, the map called 5, and then we had all those other maps. I think the Moon was on this map. Yeah, Moon was on this map. That was a fun map. Shouts out to my homies 2D, Dex, and Trey-tastic. All of us was together. You know, this is why I first met my boy on World at War. But I like Black Ops better because this is where all the maps was just. It was fun time to be a zombie Call of Duty player. This, ladies and gentlemen, Call of Duty Black Ops to me was when Call of Duty actually was fun. I really wasn't into multiplayer, but during this time, I actually sat down and tried to play the multiplayer with this game. That's how fun it was, man. I have so many fun memories on this game. Mainly the zombie map packs. That was I like Ascension, the Moon. Let's see what else. You know, Kino Der Toten. All your favorite zombie maps was on Black Ops 1. The Reese, you know, first started off with World at War, but they brought it back over on Black Ops. But man, Black Ops was a great game. To me, this was back, I guess you can say, Call of Duty glory days, because this was when Call of Duty was great. And I remember having to wait a whole month to play the map pack. You know, back then, the Xbox 360 had exclusive rights to the map packs for at least for a whole month, and then eventually PlayStation would get it. But man, those were great times to be playing first-person shooters. That, to me, Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies was where was that, man. Probably Probably the best zombie Call of Duty thing that they ever did, in my opinion. Black Ops. Just great memories I have in this game. Y'all Call of Duty fans, y'all know what I'm talking about when I say Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. But yeah, coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 9 has to be Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies.
Soviet war machine grind to halt without ammo!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this thing moving. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 8 on my top 10 favorite PS3 games of all time has to be Bayonetta. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section, these cats was the same people that used to be at Capcom, and they help make the Beautiful Joe series, and they came and formed Platinum Games, and they made Bayonetta. Pretty much Bayonetta is Dante as a hot chick, and Bayonetta is so hot. Yes, she is hot. That's one reason why I played the game. She was hot, and she had all type of moves, and my favorite weapon on there was the sword. The sword you can go high flying combos. Boy, you talking about a fun game. One of the funnest games I've ever played in my life was Bayonetta, man. I think I beat that game about 3 or 4 times, I think. I'll be honest with y'all. I think I beat Bayonetta at least 3 or 4 times. And I unlocked some different what was it I unlocked on that thing? I unlocked all her costumes, and the music was off the chain on this game. The rain ain't a mystery. The destiny, man. And the boss battles, oh my God, the boss battles was epic. And the PS3 version at the time was like the less superior version, because back then they really still couldn't quite tackle that cell architecture that they had going on. I remember going on my friend's house, and they played. I saw them playing the 360 version. The 360 version it looked better and it ran faster too. But see, the PS3 version was, they kind of dropped the ball on it. But even though it was the inferior version, I still love Bayonetta. I like this game so much, I rebought it again on the PS4. That's how great I like the game. Man, storyline, crazy. I wish I could play Bayonetta 2 and 3. I got to switch now, so I can play 2 and 3 now. So I'm going to have to play 2 and 3. I have to go back and play Bayonetta 1 again. But man, Bayonetta, one of the greatest hack and slash of all time on PS3. So that's why it comes at number 8 on my list. So coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 8 has to be Bayonetta. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we wind this thing down. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 7 has to be Saints Row 2. Wow. Now let me tell y'all about Saints Row 2. This holds a special place in my heart because one of my friends hooked me up with this for my birthday. He actually got me PlayStation Plus way back in the PS3 days. If y'all didn't know, PlayStation Plus first came out on PS3. It was a high tier series, and PS3 used to be free to play online. My friend hooked me up with PlayStation Plus, and one of the first games I downloaded was Saints Row 2. And I was like, man, I don't know about Saints Row 2, man. It's just a Grand Theft Auto clone. Little did I know it was not a Grand Theft Auto clone. Saints Row 2 is so fun. It's Grand Theft Auto, but it's got its own flavor. It's like a mixture of Grand Theft Auto and just craziness. Because the game starts off where, you breaking out of prison, and you got to pretty much build up your game, Saints Row game, and it's just clean fun. Just imagine Grand Theft Auto, for you Grand Theft Auto fans out there, with a wacky, crazy tuned to it. And the second one was off the chain. I always hold a special place in my heart. I played the third one, don't get me wrong, but the second one was off the chain, man. It just when all the stuff you can do on this game, man. It's just Grand Theft Auto with its own Pacific flavor. I used to think it was a Grand Theft Auto clone, but it's not. It's Saints Row is definitely its own thing. It's its own flavor. It's got Grand Theft Auto in it, but it took what was working with Grand Theft Auto and they added their own specific flavor to it. I remember when I played this game, man, one night, I remember playing it at 10 o'clock. Next thing I know, the sun was coming through the blinds over there. That's how much fun I was having with this game. The game is that fun. It's just good, clean fun. Just Grand Theft Auto with its own flavor. That's all I can say. Pretty much, you break out of prison. This ain't spoiling the story though, but the story is you kind of break out of prison and pretty much you gotta build back up your game, and it's pretty tight with all you gotta do, go around and do. That's why I like it so much. So coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 7 has to be Saints Row 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, down to number 6. All right, coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 6 on my top 10 favorite PS3 games of all time is The Last of Us, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. When I first saw this, man, a lot of people was like, man, we didn't know the PS3 could do that. Naughty Dog pretty much squeezed all the power they could out of the PS3. This game literally came out like, I think 1 year before PS4 came to the market, or 1 or 2 years, maybe. I can't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. I just can't remember right now. But man, this game was just off the chain, ladies and gentlemen. The second one that they came out on PS4, not so much. That's straight trash. But we talk about Last of Us 1. Storyline, man. I just, no spoilers, but be prepared to be sad. If you haven't played Last of Us, if you go play it and play the first stage, just be prepared to be sad. That's all I'm saying. I ain't spoiling them. Just saying. Just prepare yourself. But yeah, man. Whole game about Joel and Ellie, and they trip across crazy world zombie. Well, they don't call them zombies over there. They call them infected, and just pretty much you trying to survive in this crazy world that you live in. And for all you out there that don't watch this TV show, I haven't seen the TV show yet, but I heard they pretty much went off their own beaten path. Don't play Last of Us and then think you're gonna see the same thing in the TV show, because I heard that I can't speak on that because I ain't even watched it yet, so let me be quiet. But man, Last of Us, great game, great mechanics, great story. Joel and Ellie, dynamic duo trying to survive, and it's tight. Love me, The Last of Us, ladies and gentlemen. That pushed the PS3 to its limit. Pushed it to its limit. Let me stop being silly. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 6 has to be The Last of Us.
Hello?
Sarah, honey, I need to get your daddy on the phone.
Uncle Tommy, what time is it?
I need to talk to your dad now. There's something...
Uncle Tommy? Hello?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving this thing along. Like I said, coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 5 has to be Uncharted 2. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know about the Uncharted games, this is pretty much what this game, it ended up being Game of the Year that year. I remember they made a rap out of it. It was so tight, Game of the Year, Game of the Year, Game. Somebody made a rap out of it. That's how tight this game was. This game right here really pushed the PS3 to its limit. And, you know, I had played the first Uncharted. I put a lot of my friends on the first Uncharted. They were like, Uncharted, what is that? I let them come over my house and they played. Every friend that I put on Uncharted loved it. Put it like that. Every friend I put on Uncharted, except one. You know, you always have that one odd one in that bunch that don't like Uncharted. But anyway, we ain't gonna get in that. But most of all my friends that I put on Uncharted loved it. And the second one just took what worked and added to it. If it wasn't broke, they didn't try to fix it. They added to it. And Uncharted 2 starts off where you see Nathan Drake, he the main protagonist, and you see him just sitting up in the inside of a car, and he looks down at his chest, and he got nothing but a whole pile of blood on his chest, and it looks so realistic. You be like, oh my God, that look brand new. I mean, like you watching a movie. It was so tight that when I was playing Uncharted 2, I think my folks was watching it with me. They were like, wow, Double Dragon. I ain't know this like watching a movie. They love me playing Uncharted because it's like literally watching a movie, and the action scenes and just an overall great looking game. But then the tightest part, this ain't spoiling them. The tightest part on that game is when you got to run across the train and the train moving at the same time. And folks to this day, she be like, man, I don't see how Naughty Dog pulled that off. It's how great the graphics look. Like I said, I'm not a graphics head. Don't get me wrong, graphics has its place. I ain't got no problem with graphics, but give me gameplay over graphics any day. Give me gameplay over graphics any day. You know, it's like, if you're a man, you see a pretty woman, you know, you're gonna like it. You know, us men, we're drawn to women. If something look pretty, we're gonna say we're gonna like it. But if that woman's just pretty and that's all she got, I mean, where her substance? The main thing that matters was the gameplay. But anyways, I got off on a tangent. But yeah, gameplay over graphics any day. Just want y'all to know that. Just had to get that off my chest. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I got off on another subject. You know I do that sometimes. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 5 has to be Uncharted 2.
It's okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it moving. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 4 has to be Marvel vs. Capcom 3. The Fate of Two Worlds. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said I think I said this on another video of mine. I can't remember. I'm going to talk about it briefly. I try to keep this one brief. When Marvel vs. Capcom 3 came out, when I first played that, me and my brother just got off of playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and we were playing 3. We're like, man, this junk is easy. It's not Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and at first we really didn't like the game, but we kept playing it, and eventually that game grew on us. And my favorite character on it was Alamatsu. I loved Alamatsu. She was a beast on that game. But then that's why I picked Marvel vs. Capcom 3 over Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, because Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 they nerfed her. She wasn't as good as she was on Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But Marvel vs. Capcom 3 had a right. My team was her, Ryu, and Taskmaster. I used to be a beast with that team. That was my team there. But man, just good, clean fun. The game will grow on you. I know a lot of Marvel 2 players, not a lot, I'll say a few. I'll be honest, a few that won't play Marvel vs. Capcom 3. They say it's too simple for them. They can't play it. You know, because it is basically the whole control scheme is different than Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I got to give Capcom credit. They didn't mind stepping out there. You know, they pretty much went exactly the opposite of what they did with Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Like the whole control scheme is different. Don't just play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and try to play Marvel vs. Capcom 3. You're going to be mad because the control scheme, I'm tripping. Control scheme is totally different. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I already spent too much time on it already. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 4 has to be Marvel vs. Capcom 3. The Fate of Two Worlds.
Not bad. Danger. stance is weak.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 3 has to be MLB The Show '07. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of people probably know about the show. It's still going to this day. There's a reason why it's still going to this day. This game right here, to me, is the one of the most impressive looking and technical looking baseball games I've ever seen in my life. MLB The Show '07 first came out. It came out on PS2 actually. First, then it came to PS3. But I remember my brother hooked me up with a PS3, and that first baseball game I played on that was MLB The 07, the show '07, and it was realistic. I was like, man, this thing look just like the real life people, and it played just like a real baseball game. You know, some of them games out there, you know, even though they be realistic, but they don't be fun. MLB The Show is fun and realistic. But I got to give a shout out to '07 because that was the first one I played, and it looked amazing. Still looks amazing to this day. You know, all y'all that like to say it don't hold up to today's standards. I hate that crap. But anyways, it looks great. Great commentary. Great fun. You want to do a season game. I'm a baseball fan myself, but if you're not even a baseball fan, you will want to do a season game with this game because that's how fun it is. Got the authentic players, authentic ballpark, everything authentic about this game. If you're a baseball fan, this is a must-have. When you had a PS3, this was a must-have game. I ain't gonna lie to you. MLB The Show '07 off the chain. Still love it to this day. I still got it over there. So coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 3 has to be MLB The Show '07.
And we are underway here as Ichiro looks at a pitch that misses ball 1.
First pitch, 136.
1-0 pitch now. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
The last thing you want to do is walk the leadoff guy to begin the ball game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all know me, y'all been following my channel and following me, y'all know this is one of my favorite games of all time right here. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 2. It would have made number 1 and wasn't for another game that's about to come up. But coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 2 has to be Persona 5. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Persona 5, a lot of people think it only came out on PS4. Nope, it came out on PS4 and PS5. And wow. I like this game. You know, I bought the PS4 version, but I like the game so much. I've also bought it on PS3 because I remember I was at GameStop. Shouts out to my local GameStop. They ain't open no more. That's the crazy thing about it. That was the only good GameStop in America, in my opinion. Every other GameStop I went to was straight trash, but this one was good. It was on PS3, and I remember I rebought it because I already bought it on PS4, of course. Beat it 3 or 4 times on there. I went and tried to beat it again on my PS3, and right before I was almost through with it, I was about to finish beating it again. I knew where to go because I already beat it on PS4. Right when I was about to beat it again on the PS3, my PS3 went out on me. I was mad. I was like, oh man, are you serious? Are you serious, PS3? It was a PS3 Slim too. It went out on me. And so I lost all my save data. That's one thing about hard drives, boy. When they go, they go. Y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, my old PS3 Slim went out on me and I lost my save data. But that letting you know how good a game this is. If you haven't played Persona, man, please play it. Pick it up, ladies and gentlemen. It's on PS3, it's on everything now. They done got it on everything. It used to be a Sony exclusive. Now it's on everything. Man, boy, Persona is where it's at, man. Persona is so good, ladies and gentlemen. I know some people that don't even like turn-based like that. They played it. They'll play. Even non-turn-based fans will go play Persona because that's how fun it is. Because you can do everything in Persona. You can get a job. You can date a girl. You can you just talk to everybody. It's like real life. Real life. You going to school. I know a lot of people may not like the school aspect, but it's fun. And you're trying to save the world the whole time. You're trying to balance your schedule by going to school, working a job, getting some money, and dating, having a date life, all that stuff. And at the end, you're trying to save the world. That's a fun, clean RPG. Pretty much put turn-based RPGs on the map. To me, after Persona 5, Atlas to me is the new king of RPGs. I know a lot of people like to say Square Enix or Square Software is. They used to be before they did that Final Fantasy VII garbage remake. But now, Atlas is the king of RPGs in my opinion. And you know why? Because of this game, Persona 5. That's where it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you. Pick Persona 5 up. I know it's everywhere. Whatever system you got now, any system, PC, PS5, PS4, Nintendo Switch, everything. Except, of course, the old school games. But pick it up, ladies and gentlemen. You will not be disappointed. So coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 2 has to be Persona 5. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking with me for this long. We are finally down to my number 1 PS3 game. And my number 1 PS3 game of all time is Double Dragon Neon. Wow. Y'all know, man. That's my name, Double Dragon 912. I love Double Dragon games. Double Dragon Neon, ladies and gentlemen, game was so great. It came out on the PS3 and the 360. I remember when it came out, I did a full playthrough of it. And if I think I already talked about this game to death. Y'all probably tired of me talking about it, but I'm going to talk about it for a little bit. I try not to talk about it too much. Great, beat 'em up, clean, fun. This time, Way Forward did it. And what makes this game so great, ladies and gentlemen, is the music. The music, Mango Tango, stage 2, couldn't be any clearer. Upon my magic mirror, I can see. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My Double Dragon fans know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all know. I'm telling you, y'all know what I'm talking about. But man, one of the, if not the greatest beat 'em up on PS3. PS3, I don't know how many beat 'em ups they had in the whole generation, but this got to be at the top, man. Double Dragon, if you're a Double Dragon fan, this is bad. I liked it so much I had to buy me a physical version on the Switch, because they never did make a physical version on the PS3, but if they did, I would have bought it. I was kind of mad when that first came out that they never made a physical version of this, because I bought that day one. And when I first had my old Sidekicks Down 12 channel, I did a whole playthrough of it. Last boss, he crazy, he sang, he always singing. Oh, you just, but man, I ain't finna talk no more about this, man. Y'all know I don't talk about it enough, so I'm not gonna try to do it no more disservice by talking too much about it, ladies and gentlemen. But that about wraps it up, ladies and gentlemen, for my top 10 favorite PS3 games of all time. Leave comments below, ladies and gentlemen, your top 10 favorite PS3 games of all time. Would love to know down in the comment section. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Stay tuned for more great top 10s like this on the way. Double Dragon 912 signing out. Peace out.
Hey, bro, up top.